mic one time, okay?
Cause sometimes the rain comes to grow the flower, sometimes the rain comes to drown it up. We must seek comfort from our Creator.
What's up, guys? Wait, did you? Oh my god. What it do, drama babies? Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell at the very bottom so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Ish, guys, it's been ages. OMG, a lot has happened in this space of time that I've been away from YouTube, and hey, OMG, guys, this energy, I missed you guys, right? So anyway, let's just say this is a life update. Okay, let's start. So where have I been? What have I been up to? Hey guys, adulting is not for the faint-hearted. Shame. Hey, anyways, so Maunda, you're so loud. Anyways, guys, I have been growing, learning, and glowing. Okay, literally, I'm a woman of standard. But anyways, so where have I been? I've been busy with work, I've been busy with growth, I've been busy with meeting new people, and yeah, just basically working on myself and being a good friend. Remember last time we spoke, I was like, I want good friends, so I'm gonna be a good friend. And guys, when you speak it, it comes to pass, right? So that's that. Oh, by the way, I moved house. I moved from Kitwe. I no longer live in Kitwe, but I commute to Kitwe. So oh my god, it's this accent sneaking up on me. Okay, anyways, let me behave myself. Anyways, guys, can you imagine? I'm back now. Right, so I attended the KUPES Rise Conference 2022 on the 8th of October 2022. Anyway, so this is what I got from the conference, and I intentionally said I was going to do a video just sharing the key points that I took from the Rise Conference because it has helped me. Guys, I felt a shift, a rising. Guys, I'm telling you, when your time to rise and your shift comes, it's not going to miss you. You're going to partake of what is predestined for you. Trust. So there was a lady that came from Standard Chartered, and she was talking about women in technology, right? And then she said, rise, so that's R. Be ready to take the risk. Give yourself a big dose of faith. And then she said, I. Take the initiative, initiate conversation, and initiate bonds. S. Strategy. Strategize. Success is not an accident. It needs steps. And then E. Extend yourself. Extend your effort, your energy, your exposure, and engulf yourself in prayer. And then, you know, the amazing thing is that they're actually Bible scriptures that actually back everything that was being discussed, which is so awesome, because you know me and my love for God, right? So everything is just in tune. So Isaiah 60 verses 1 to 3, and then we had Pastor Gladys Paswani speaking. So she said the next level has to be redefined as a child of God, right? Rising is about evolution. A healthy relationship with God makes all things flow. So you need to work on your relationship with God, because if you don't work on that, everything else fails in the background, right? You can only identify a counterfeit if you know the original. And how do you know what the original is? It's by spending more time in the presence of God, in the Word of God, and hearing from God and understanding from God who He has called you to be and what He expects from you. Basically, your mission on earth. Why are you on earth? You have a purpose, and it's because of that purpose that's why you're still breathing today, because you've got a mission and you need to accomplish that mission. Anyways, there's a difference between being in a hurry and speed. You can be in a hurry and things don't work out, but when God's speed comes, when it's time for God's time, it takes God's speed. Everything moves so fast and swiftly. I'm trying to be quick as possible so that this video is not so long, right? And then there's nothing that's worth having that doesn't go through a process. Anything worth having undergoes a process because it needs redefining, it needs refining, it needs perfecting, it needs practice. So anything worth having in this life goes through a process, right? Sometimes you have to go backstage of your life or in your life to see really who you become. You don't always have to take the center stage. You have to go backstage, meaning you have to be teachable, you have to learn, you have to be under someone who is in line with the person you want to become in the future, right? 3 things rising will do. 1, your rising is your repositioning. Repositioning has advantages to and of risking. Leave the crowd and reposition yourself. You don't always have to be in the midst of a crowd for you to identify yourself to say, I'm this person. Sometimes the crowd is too loud and you don't hear the voice within letting you know who you are, right? True fulfillment comes through purpose. You can never really be fully fulfilled minus purpose. 1. 2, your rising is your upgrade. Your value is attached to the amount of problems you solve. So you need to be a problem solver, right? You need to become the fullest expression of who God has called you to be. Out of process comes a product that allows relevance for use. That's very important. You have to be equipped to tell people how it is well. You can't just tell somebody it is well. How is it well? You have to be equipped. You have to explain why it is well. I hope this makes sense. I hope I'm not just, today I'm feeling it, guys. Today I'm in the zone. I hope you guys enjoy this video because I'm enjoying filming this video for you guys, ne? Number 3, your rising is your next level. This means you're supposed to know where you're supposed to begin. Wherever you're starting from, you have the power to decide that your rising starts today. Sorry guys, my handwriting is really throwing me off. Crazy. God is the only one who can make you feel better. God is your antidote. Without God, you forever feel empty. Okay, so now we have the next speaker, Mr. Andrew Chibuye from PLC. Right, tenacity and dancing in the storm. Uncertainty, crisis are inevitable. You need to pray to God to help you understand the storm. Right. Life is like a case study. You need to continue to exist. Right, that's tenacity. Hope builds tenacity. If pressure persists, it causes deformity. How do you bounce back to who you are? Tenacity is equivalent to surviving and the ability to recover, right? Resilience is building capacity to pull through, right? So step 1, tenacity. Step 2, resilience. Step 3, the will to win. Building tenacity. Assess yourself. Who are you? You must be optimistic. Do what you must to survive. Dying, surviving, thriving, which one are you? Or which one are you doing? What current state are you in right now? If you make a mistake, the costs are high. Avoid mistakes. Get advice and consult. Okay? Find a silver lining at all costs. You know, sometimes life gets really hectic, everything gets wavy, shaky, but always look at the bright side. Always try to find a way out. I know it's crazy when you really think about it, because you're like, it's hard right now. How am I going to do that? But friend, you just have to always find the good in things. It's helped me a lot. What do you seek or see? Sight allows you to go beyond the horizon, right? Focus on what you can control. Build a support system for recovery purposes. I really like this point, because most of the time, you know, you go through things and you're actually the strong friend. You also need people to lift you up when you're going through the motions. It's very important. There are friends that we have for fun, friends that we have for advice, and friends that go through the storm with us. These are the people that pull us up when we're really down to the core. What is your coping mechanism when the storm comes? What do you do when the storm comes? Do you cry? Do you scream? Do you give up? Do you quit? Or do you keep pushing? Thicken your skin. You need to grow some really tough skin out in these streets. You need tough skin to make it. People will say all sorts of things. People will make you feel all sorts of ways, but best believe it's up to you. You need to learn to filter the negative things and the positive things. Sometimes it's good to have positive criticism. Don't take criticism as hatred or jealousy or something. Learn to grow from it. Right. Purpose in your heart that you will be and you will become. Because if you say, I'm going to become, I am that girl, speak it into manifestation, yeah? It's going to come to pass. Guys, sorry for the aggression in this video. I'm just so hyped. I'm just so happy. It's been a long time and I'm happy to be here. So what is your strength? What are you uniquely designed for or designed to do? What do you do best? What is it that when you do it, nobody else can do it like you? Because there's only one you, baby. Only one prototype, and that's you. God broke the mold when he made you. There is no other you, baby. No other you. Okay? What opportunities are there for you in the storm and during the storm? Stretch forth. Stretching dictates what you can achieve. Get out of the comfort zone, because nothing really grows or nothing changes in the comfort zone. Do not be familiar. Familiarity has killed a lot of dreams and a lot of potential, because people become so familiar with people that should grow them and mentor them and push them into new horizons and into new depths. Right? Pursue relevance. You need to become sought after. If your absence doesn't cause havoc, if people aren't uneasy when you're not around, you need to change your strategy. You need to find something that makes you relevant, something that makes your presence or your absence greatly felt. That's just it. Anyway, I'm just saying. Get on LinkedIn, put yourself out there. Yeah, put yourself out there. Upgrade your qualifications, upgrade your CV. Do things that make you more sought after, more useful. You've only ever failed if and when you give up. Do not give up. What are you doing with your downtime? What is your next move? Focus on your next move. Go an extra mile. There's no traffic there. This simply means that if you're following the crowd and doing something because everybody else is doing it, there's congestion over there. There's a traffic jam. But if you focus on things that only you can do, things you're good at, things that push you to the next level in your life, there's no traffic there, because nobody else can do that job like you can do it. Nobody else can solve that problem like you can do it. So focus on things where nobody can compete with you in any way. Right? I'm just saying. I'm just say. Sorry. Okay, in danger, look out for opportunities. And you should always thank God for the storm, because ask him for strength to help you dance through the storm. Most of the time when the storm comes, yeah, we think about, God, the storm is here, what am I going to do? Oh, take me out, take it away, take it away. But what about God? What lesson do you want me to learn during this period? In this storm, what do you want me to learn? What should I work on? What opportunities are there for me in here? Because sometimes the storm comes as a storm for everybody, but in that storm there's an opportunity for you to grow, to evolve, and to push you into the next dimensions which God has predestined for you. Right, so we had a second session of the KUPES conference, and we had, I don't want to like ruin her name here. I really don't want to mess it up. I'm just gonna put it right here. Okay, she spoke about Ecclesiastes 9 verse 15, and then Ecclesiastes 10 verses 19. And she spoke about growth as an individual. She spoke about assets, liabilities, which one is which, and then it will be easier for you to see which one to get rid of, which one to focus on. And then what you own minus what you owe should help you strategize and look at your finances in a more different way. Okay, for this portion, really, I didn't write much, okay? Don't at me, don't attack me. I just didn't write much, okay? Anyways, find out your money triggers. What triggers you? What triggers your expenses more? Decrease your money triggers. They are not negotiable, okay? Plan for your money triggers. Increase your income. Right, so for example, 70% 70 minus 20 rule. I hope this is correct, yeah? For those of you that were at the KUPES conference, if I'm wrong, please correct us in the comment section, okay? Thank you. So 70% goes towards expenses, 20% goes towards your savings and investing, 10% entertainment. But that's after you've removed your tithe. So let's just say 60% goes towards your expenses, right? Because you've subtracted your tithe, that's 10%. Never forget to subtract your tithe, guys. Tithe is very important. Remember, it is God that gives you power to make wealth or to accumulate wealth. Or to accumulate wealth. I'm really enjoying this. Woo! Anyways, there's a lifestyle inflation. Weigh your lifestyle. The more money you earn, the more money you spend on assets. So please spend money on assets. For example, if you spend 500 on a pair of shoes, right? Save the equivalent. It is very, very important. Right, and then we move on to the last session. This was by Mrs. Mwamba Msambo, and it was headed, hey girl, English, and it was titled when your chariot is taken away. You do not need a mob to be content or relevant. You're relevant on your own. Know who you are and whose you are. Your value does not decrease or increase based off who you hang out with. Your value is based off you, and growing is intentional. You have to always look for ways and strategies in which you grow and that help you grow. What is your chariot? What is it that you hold so dear to your heart? When you are called by God, stay humble. I beg, reduce your shoulder pads. They should not be higher than, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Do good while you are reporting to someone higher than you. God will only trust you with great things if you handle other people's great things well when you're in charge, or when you're given a directive, or when you're left responsible. Learn to be responsible. It is essential to be responsible for you to grow. Right. When God decides to show up, he shows off. So rise beyond your chariot, right? Trust God and follow instruction. Instructions are essential for life. If you can't follow instructions, then you can't grow, because growth requires a process. It requires obedience, sacrifice, and instructions, right? You have to be diligent with what you do, with where you are. You have to be disciplined. For example, Joseph was disciplined whenever he was given a responsibility. Mary was diligent. She was obedient and respectful. We're talking about Mary, the mother of Jesus, right? When she was given the responsibility of carrying Jesus Christ, she was diligent, she was obedient. Look at Esther. Esther was given a responsibility, the Queen Esther. She was given a responsibility, right? And she was diligent in her responsibility, and she served God, and she pleased God in her responsibility, right? Choose to give up the temporal pleasures if you want to really live up to full fulfillment of what God has called you to do, or your purpose, right? If you give up temporal pleasures, like right now, let's say in your youth, right? If you give up temporal pleasures like, let's just say, clubbing, drinking, smoking, and doing things that are basically out of pocket, right? And you spend your time and your money on investing on your growth and your breakthrough, it will show 5 years later. The aftermath, the fruit is delish. Anyways, when your chariot is taken away, it leaves an emptiness. Do not fill it up with anything else other than the word of God, the presence of God, and God. Do not look like your problems, okay? Even if you're going through the motions, my sister, my brother, get up, go take that bath, put on your best shoes, your best clothes. When you look good, you feel good, and you do good. Exactly. When your chariot is gone, who refers you to your destiny? Who do you go to when your chariot is taken away? Your chariot could be your job, could be your car, could be your relationship, could be somebody you love. But who is around to help push you into your destiny when your chariot is taken away? Because when your chariot is taken away, that's when you're most vulnerable. That's when you're broken. That's when you source for peace or comfort or fulfillment or feeling in the wrong places. So look for the right places. Right. Number 3, choose to be different and do the right thing. Use your gift in the midst of pain. That's where you enhance it, perfect it, practice, and make it exemplary. Find yourself in the right space. When your chariot is gone, you go through a lot of pain. For example, you just came out of a relationship, and let's say this relationship was your chariot because you felt like it was taking you places and it was everything. And after that relationship, you start being found with the wrong people, the wrong counsel, because you're going through a heartbreak, you're in pain, so you end up taking in the wrong advice and end up doing the wrong things. So be in the right spaces. By being in the right spaces, I mean be in the presence of God. Everything flows from the presence of God. So rise, broken down. R, re-strategize. I, introspect. S, stand up. E, energize. And then we had the last speaker, Pastor Mpangwe from Mount Zion Church. Not everyone rises in life. Lamentations 3 verses 27. In order to rise, you need to become a better decision maker, because everything rides on your decision making. For example, you've got 2 decisions, you've got 2 options. One option takes you away from your destiny, and the other one is long term. It takes you to your destiny. The one you pick is solely up to you. That's why you need to be a good decision maker. So you can read Proverbs 25 verses 28 and Proverbs 26 verses 1. Number 2, watch where your energy is going. If your energy and your thoughts are directed to the wrong things, then you can't rise. You can't grow. So reference Proverbs 20 verses 29. There's a war for your energy. The devil is fighting for your energy. You need to use your youth and your energy to serve God and to perfect everything that God has placed in you, because there will come a time when you won't have that energy, you won't have that zeal. Your zeal is your energy. The zeal of the youth is their strength. Number 3, purpose wisdom above information. Wisdom is profitable unto all things. So you need wisdom for you to function and to make better choices. Information is the groundwork of wisdom. You could have information, but you could lack wisdom. So wisdom is very essential. Those who rise are those who train. In order to rise, you have to train, you have to practice, you have to perfect that skill. Put time into your craft. It really needs time. You can't say I'm a football player and you don't play football. You can't say I'm an artist, I'm a singer, and you don't flex your vocals, you don't rehearse. In your youth, perfect your craft because you have the zeal. Because there are certain things that you can do when you're young. You can carry certain crosses when you're young. But the older you get, it becomes unbearable. Might even cause a heart attack or something. I'm just saying. Anyways, a man's gifts will bring him before great men, i.e. Joseph. His gifts brought him before great men. But guys, that was my take from the KUPES conference, Rise 2022. My time, your time, our time is now. So you guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. I know this video was very long and I was talking very fast because I was trying to cut down on time. And yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely day, a lovely week, a lovely month. Mwah. Stay blessed.
My time is now. Cause sometimes